Hey everybody, it's Dietrich Williams with ITP Realty Group, and welcome to this week's edition of Info on the Go. I get a lot of calls from clients and potential clients asking about distressed properties and how they can purchase properties here in California for literally pennies on the dollar. So we're going to talk about three types of distressed properties. We're going to talk about pre-foreclosures, auctions, and REOs, or real estate owned or bank owned properties. So let's just focus on pre-foreclosures for today. And what a pre-foreclosure is when an homeowner is essentially 90 days delinquent on their mortgage. The bank or the lender is going to issue them what's called a notice of default, or you may hear the term or acronym NOD. Essentially what that is a big red flag to the general public to say, hey, Mr. Homeowner is delinquent on their mortgage and we have started the foreclosure process. Now, technically, the homeowner is still the owner of record and they can decide to do whatever they wish with the property at that time. So let's say that they still owe $400,000 on the property. And they come to me, an agent, and say, Dietrich, I want to list my property. What do you think I could sell it for? And I run comps and I say, based on the information that I found, you could sell it for $500,000. That's great for them because they only owe $400,000, which means that they will walk away with something at the end of the transaction. But let's just say they owe $400,000, and when I run the comps, they can only sell for $350,000. They're short $50,000, and this is what we call a short sale. Now, the owner can't just decide they're going to sell the property short. They have to get approval from the lender or the bank, and that process can take anywhere from 5 to 6 months up to a year. So as a buyer, if you're putting in an offer for a short sale, you must be patient. You must work with an agent that understands that process, because they're going to have to hold your hand and walk you through some rather frustrating moments during that process. When you put in an offer and you've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and finally the bank comes back to you 5 months later and they say, nah, no thank you for your offer. We want to negotiate a higher price. You're probably going to be a little bit frustrated, a little bit PO'd, a little bit ticked off. But the bank also has to do some due diligence, and they also have to do some homework. They may not be the holder of the note. They may simply be servicing the note, and they have to go back to the investors to find out whether they're going to approve that amount or not. So we won't get into all the ins and outs, but if you want more information on short sales or foreclosures in general, go to my website, dwcalihomes.com, or you can email me at Dietrich, Dietric, at dwcalihomes.com. Hope you've all enjoyed this. Have a great day.